Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 2 of PLANMAS and just my usual weekly plan with me. Today I'm using the Magic Morning set from Scribble Prints Co, and this was an exclusive Christmas set that we did together. It is of a Disney Christmas morning and it's just super cute and bright. I did fix the lighting issues for when we actually put the plants down. The problem with filming all these really light kits is it's just really hard to film them properly. But oh well, I hope PLANMAS is going well for you, at least this holiday season. I know Hanukkah is underway, so happy Hanukkah if you celebrate that. Otherwise, I hope you're having a really good December so far. It seems like things are looking up for the new year, so that is nice. But yeah, so we're going to be putting the base down, and I actually have my planner with me so I can actually tell you what happened even if I miss the stickers. I'm using silver with this set this week, so I have a bunch of Disney silver stuff because when I went to Disneyland last year, I was planning to use a kit with silver foil. Then I changed kits to one with hollow foil, so I had all this like stuff I was prepping for with silver, so I thought I'd bring those in, as well as these really cute candy cane 15mm strips from Simply Watercolor Co from last year or the year before. I thought they'd be really cute and whimsical to go with this. So yeah, I'm just doing my usual base. This week was okay. I didn't get much of my to-dos, and I put Duolingo in my habit tracker and I did 0 Duolingo. I think I'm just too busy for Duolingo at the moment. Just drawing, and then Jingle Jam from Yogcast has been on, which is like daily streams. So they've been distracting me, but yeah, I think it was a good week overall though, and I really love how this video turned out. But I might talk a little bit about PLANMAS then. So yes, PLANMAS is underway. Yesterday's video was in 2 parts, a character sticker organization, just cleaning out my collection because I like to have a nice and neat and tidy collection of stickers I'm really using. And then this week we got a bunch of really a lot of plan with me's actually. So tomorrow we're gonna have a December monthly, which I don't do monthlies very often, but I did a December one for you guys. And then we actually have almost all plan with me's, so I go back and I do a series of 3 previous Christmas weeks from 2017 to 2019, so plus 2018. I didn't do 2016, even though I do have that because I actually did that earlier this year. I will try and link it down below if I see it. It is using an elf kit. But I did it last time and I didn't really want to plan 2016 again because I already planned it. But I thought it was a really fun idea I've done it a few times, but I feel like Lauren Plans really does it the most with her Flashback Fridays. So I also wanted to try that out with Christmas weeks, and in those I answer Christmas questions. So you learn a lot about Christmas stuff with me and my Christmases. And then thrown in there, what week is it? I think it's Thursday, Thursday I think. Well, I will be replanning the first week of my PhD. I actually started planning the start of 2016, and that is when I started my PhD. And if you follow me, you know that I finished and passed this year. So I thought I'd go back and I'd revisit that first week of my PhD, but I actually spent most of the video explaining to you what my PhD was, what my thesis was, chapter by chapter. And it's quite a lot to do in 20-something minutes. I left out a lot of stuff, but I think it turned out really good, and So if you want to learn what my thesis was actually about, what did I do for 4 years in history PhD, watch the video on Thursday. It's using the Scare School kit, since I don't really have a use for a back to school kit anymore. So I decided to use that for that spread. And then I also just have my foil script collection going up on Saturday in between all the Plan With Me's. So that is this week on PLANMAS, so don't forget to subscribe to hang around for that if you're interested. But now we are planning this week, this last week. I didn't get a chance to really... So when I pre-planned this, usually I like to pre-plan some stuff, and which I have for the next coming week, which I'm excited about. I'm glad to have done some pre-planning this time, but last time I was a bit rushed, and I didn't even get to do the deco on the top except for like the end of the week. So I apologize, there was no pre-planning, and I'm just sort of like doing all the plans at the end. But I do actually write I do planning throughout the week on my weekly notepad. But we're going to start off with a Coffee Monday sticker from Hello Petite Paper. I really love her Coffee Mondays, they're so pretty, and I'm so glad I had one that matched this because there's only like 2 on a sheet of her coffee sheets. Then I did a voiceover for that Plan With Me that went live, and then I went live with my Plan With Me. And I like to do that with a Clever Girl Craft heart. They're like my main go-to for years now of marking videos, and I have these tiny texts, perfect for little things, from Adorably Amy Designs that I got custom with Plan With Me. And then that night we had tacos from this new place called Lopez y Lopez. I apologize, I don't know Spanish, even though that's probably the easiest. The I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. But this is probably the best Mexican food we've tried here in Helsinki. It is so good. They have those little tiny street tacos, and they had like a big tub of guacamole, and they made their own tortilla chips, and it was just so tasty. So if you're ever in Helsinki, I recommend Lopez y Lopez for real Mexican food. Finns do have their own version of Mexican food, and it's interesting. It's very, Western. And then, oh yes, that night Jingle Jam stream was Civ 5, the game Civilization 5, and I put this like fiery eyes munchkin from Once More With Love because they get a bit salty and a bit yelly. The guy's always hilarious playing Civ 5, so... Wait, I actually did put the stickers on the wrong side here. Sorry. Anyway, and then I marked drawing with a Hello Petite, with a Papershire little pencil case and draw a script from Scribble Prints Co. So the next day was payday, and I used a Hello Petite Paper little piggy bank, and I just hit a little Mickey deco on it. And then I can't believe I completely missed that. I did it the wrong way. But I used this little paper and milk Maru to mark Kirsten's birthday, Kirsten of SBC, because I like to mark it. But yeah. And then that day we were also lazy again, so we had Fafa's, which is like in our building. It's like a falafel pita place, delicious. And then I just marked with a little gardening paper milk Maru, playing Animal Crossing. That's really useful for really like days where I don't do much. I can just put in Animal Crossing because usually I hop on and do my chores. Excuse me. Then I just did a bunch more drawing, and then the Jingle Jam stream that we watched that night was Among Us. So they played a ton of Among Us. Like they played all day actually. Like they did 9 hours of it. I don't really care that much for Among Us. I find it kind of boring. So, although fun fact, the last time I checked, the creators of Among Us didn't want people selling merch, but then everyone's selling merch, which is a bit sad. Because only 3 people made Among Us. So a very small team. And they haven't, and when it became popular, they didn't really, it's been out for like 2 years or something crazy like that, so they haven't had time to do merch from when it was actually popular. So I think that's why they didn't want people making their own. But you know, I'm just saying. I just have noticed it's kind of everywhere now. Maybe they lifted that, like you can make merch now, I don't know. And then I just marked on Wednesday that I had new releases. My St. Patrick's Day art Lucky went up in the shop. I tried to bring in some Once More With Love Disney Munchkins through the spread. So I just used a little Aurora because she matches, you know, the pink and the blue. And then I marked getting Happy Meal Cinderella because it's like getting the little shoe. We got Heidi's cat tree in. She got a new cat tree that my dad bought her for Christmas. And it's really, really big and she loves it, which I'm happy about. So I just used a little Lucifer sticker to build a cat tree. And the other Happy Mail was, I finally received some old stickers from my friend in Australia. She shipped it like tracked and everything because shipping between Australia and Europe is not great right now. I've been told they're not really shipping at all, but this was shipped, you know, like express with tracking. So yeah, it's just back in March we did an order together while I was in Australia. And then it took like almost 3 months to get to her in Australia, and obviously I'd already gone back. So she was finally able to mail those to me. So that'll be in the Christmas Day haul. Stickers from March. But it was very exciting to get them. And then we had our groceries delivered. Just lots of like delivery that day. Oh, and then we tried this Korean place called Kimchi Garden, and this was probably the best Korean we've had here as well. Possibly compared even better than the Korean I've had in my hometown, Australia. Yeah, it was really, really tasty, and they have a lot of like authentic dishes. So really loved Kimchi Garden as well. And then just put Animal Crossing in. So this one, I put in a baking sticker from Paper Milk. I didn't actually bake. I put in YOLO bread, so this Christmas bread. We got it in our groceries delivery, but it's baked by Phaser. It's like a chocolate company, but they also do like baking, and they have a bakery and a cafe and blah blah blah. But every year they come out with this Christmas bread in December, like late December, and it is so good. We are addicted to it. And I kind of miss it during the year, but it's nice that it only comes out seasonally. And it's like this big loaf of like, it's a whole wheat or rye or something. It's like a mixed bread, and it has aniseed and fennel in it, so it's got that kind of taste to it. But then it also has like candied orange peel and apple. So tasty. And then I was just decorating my island in Animal Crossing for Christmas, and I did some filming of all those plan with me's for the coming week. And then I just marked in that I did all the voiceovers for them. So I apologize if 2019 one is a bit weird, because that was my third voiceover in a row. They kind of just became a stream of consciousness between all three of them, so I apologize in advance. But it was good to get all those videos done. I really enjoyed doing PLANMAS. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how what you guys think about future videos, but we'll see. Then we watched Jingle Jam had their art stream, so they rented out a little warehouse, and some of them were doing some painting. The worst part of the stream was when they decided to get a chainsaw out and cut one of the canvases in half. They had painted on it hate, so they were like ending hate. That was a bit stressful, but it was a good stream. I really enjoyed the art streams. They do a lot of different stuff on the Yogscast. And then I just put in that we watched my usual Triple Jump boys, and they've been playing Little Hope together, which is, if you know Until Dawn or Man of Medan, it's like that same horror anthology where you sort of choose, it's like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. So yeah, they were playing Little Hope. And then on Friday I wanted to get out a special foil quarter label from SPC because I wanted to mark that it was officially my 2 years in Finland. I arrived on December 11, 2018, so it's been 2 years since I've been officially living in Finland, which is crazy. And I was just, I use these cute little winter vanillas from Papershire. Yeah, because it was about moving here with luck. So they're a part of it. And then I wanted to mark in that I got Happy Mail that day. My new cloud arrived, and I used a cloud sticker from Once More Love and just a Happy Mail old script from SPC. Yeah, I got a second lilac daydream. I know that seems a bit weird, but my original one is gold with a 30mm ring, and the new one has silver with a 35mm ring. So it's different, okay? Leave me alone. I just found that the gold 30mm rings, the old rings, I feel like the gold ones were a little soft. Like I'm worried that it's going to separate a lot faster with too much use. So I wanted to get a second one because purple is my color. And I wanted to be able to use the planner a lot. And so I wanted to space out how much I'm actually using the gold ones and the gold rings so they last longer. And then Animal Crossing that day started the snow, so I put that in because that's super cute. I love the snow in the game. And then we tried out a new burger place, Morrison's Brooklyn, and I used this Mickey burger from Papershire, which is cool. It was okay. We had notes. It wasn't the perfect burger. They were missing some things. I don't know. Not the best, but it was good to try it out. And then I made some dashboards for the new setup that will be in PLANMAS next week. And then they had the Jingle Jam Game Jam. So they do this thing where people make a game in like 2 days, and then they enter it into the competition and they play the games. So we watched that game jam. It's always interesting. They had this really cool so there's one charity. So Jingle Jam is for charity, right? And there's a whole bunch of charities. And I think yeah. And so there's this one charity that they've been supporting for a few years now, where they create games that can be played with just the eyes, so that people who, if they can't use their hands or anything else like that, they do things with their eyes, they're able to play games with their eyes. And there's this one woman, I guess she's a woman, I can't remember how old she is, but her name is Becky, and they kind of visit her every year. They obviously couldn't this year because of COVID, but they did chat with her online, and she actually made a game using her eyes, just her eyes, for a game jam, and it was actually really funny. So it was a pretty good game. She likes to do art and stuff, so that was really fun to see Becky appear again. I think she also did a Jingle Cat video, but yeah. Love Becky, she's hilarious. And I love the way they sort of interact with her. You know, she's like a normal person, as she is, really. Yeah, I think they're really, really great with Becky. So, Saturday, we slept in. We didn't mean to, but somehow we slept in until noon. I don't know how either of us did that, but we've been sleeping a lot lately. And then I donated, so we were watching I posted about on my Instagram, we were watching the Polygon charity stream. They were streaming for 53 hours or something like that, for the Innocence Project. So I donated to that, and I wanted to put that in. The donate stickers from SPC, from the Christmas bucket list, but it says donate toys usually, so I just cut the toys off to put in donate. So I've donated to charity twice this holiday season so far, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. But yeah, I really, for a long time I've been interested in the Innocence Project, and they do a lot of really good work in exonerating innocent convicts. So usually, you know, they rally the courts to recheck DNA and things like that, and hopefully free people who should not be locked up. And then I used Cinderella to mark cleaning day. We cleaned everything this day. The bathroom, vacuumed everything, the kitchen. Just, yeah, lots of cleaning. So I had to use Cinderella for that. Sorry, Cinderella. I know you're a queen now, but you can still do some cleaning if you wanted. And then I used paint nails here, but I'm just did my nails. As you can see here, I got new nails to match for next week. I didn't really have any sets from Dashing Diva that matched this Magic Morning set, so I just did without. And my last set lasted 2 weeks, and they were still going strong when I took them off this day, so I was happy about that. And I just used this nail polish bottle from Caress Press because it's too cute. They're my favorite. And then that night we had a late night nugs. We got late night delivery from McDonald's because they're open all day here. They weren't in where I used to live, and so we got delivery at like 11 p.m. for the first time here, which we should not start a precedent. We shouldn't be doing anymore. We really needed some like proper hot food that night. So I used Elsa from What's More with Love to mark that PLANMAS started, and I'm going to use a Clever Girl Craft Heart because, yeah, my character organization going up. So I'm putting that in. So Saturday I started watching Christmas movies while I put on Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas because it was on Disney Plus, and I had a sticker for it from the Scribble Prints Co Christmas movie scripts. So I decided, I'll put it on while I'm drawing. And then I actually just put on from Netflix Howl's Moving Castle because I love Howl's Moving Castle. And I remembered I actually have a sticker of Turnip Head from Once More in Love, so I was able to put that in. And then I just used a Mickey from Paper and Milk for Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. And then I just marked, I filmed that night. I was going to go to bed. I couldn't sleep. So I decided to film this and get it done for you guys for the next day. Yeah, that was really good. And hopefully I can watch a few more Christmas movies as we're coming into the actual week. Very, very soon. But yeah, that is the finished spread. Well, once I get the stickers together. But I hope you enjoyed the plan with me, and I hope you've been having a good December so far. The year is almost over, you guys. We almost made it through 2020. But yeah, so what else can I say? If you're able to, you should donate some money to a charity you really love. Or like the idea of, that'd be really, that's kind of like the thing of the season, right? At least from a Victorian Christmas Carol kind of view. And next week I'm actually using my Carol art, which is based on the Christmas Carol. So this week, obviously, you guys should donate in the spirit of the Christmas Carol, because that's always nice. It's just nice to sort of pay it forward every now and then, because I know, obviously you don't have to. Just doing anything you can this holiday time that you're capable of is all you can do, really. And it's just as good as donating, if not. Just supporting and maybe even just sharing some links to some charities to people would be really good too. Just sort of, get them out to your sphere of influence. And yeah, doing what you can this season, because everyone's doing a little bit rough for this year. I think we could all use some cheer in our lives. But hopefully the PLANMAS will do that for you guys. I'm going to be blabbing on about Christmas all week long and also explaining my thesis, so isn't that exciting? So I hope you guys will tune in, and I hope you like and subscribe. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay safe and stay healthy. And I'll see you tomorrow during PLANMAS. Bye!